That's
Oh,
right.
okay, I just messing with you.
You can't mess with
First
me. I've been messing
core,
with
so insignificant. I see how it is.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm booting up
Yeah.
the live stream, so it looks like we are live. So no swearing, gentlemen, or at least not too much. And there was one thing though that I thought I would bring to your attention, Rick, and that is
Uh-oh.
that Cossack unit that you opportunity charged. When you opportunity charge, you're halved because it's a short charge. So the result wouldn't have been a rout, it would have been a disorder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's short charge against infantry, but short charge doesn't affect cav combat.
Oh, it doesn't? So
Only
when I'm
infantry.
looking at it here, it just says short charge. It said all opportunity charges are short charges. That's what it says in the rule book.
They are short charges. All opportunity charges are short charges, but that only has an effect on charges against infantry.
It only affects the melee modifier, not against horses.
When cavalry fights cavalry, the distance of the charge doesn't matter.
You don't get the bonus for the long. You don't get the minus for the short.
Okay. So yeah, so I was just looking at the chart. But yeah, I guess here in the rules, it spells it out a little bit more. Okay. All right. Well, then don't worry about it. I guess we did it correctly after all.
We're better than we think.
we made a mistake and it was correct somehow. So that's a first.
It's the best mistake.
That is the
It
best.
took me about 7 games under Regs 30 to realize what that was saying. Once you get what they're saying, which is cavalry fights cavalry in swirling melees, and the momentum of the charge is not critical. It's just heavy versus light, and your positioning. I got it. And then it's the infantry short charging where they're modeling momentum against infantry.
Okay. Okay. Well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
And
Cool.
does that apply to both light and heavy cavalry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about the stuff with the squares, and I kind of see that if you roll for effective fire, then you're firing at 2/3 value out of the square. But you are, with all the other rule sets, you are missing out on an additional thing of fire because you're not moving on top. So it kind of nerfs the infantry fire. But this rule set seems to nerf infantry fire in
I had a
several
question
different
on
ways.
this. On the,
all the time. Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
a question on square fire.
Yeah.
With square fire, let's say you have a whole regiment. Like, I'm just going to flip this one here over where we're moving some guys here. So I guess he's just 8, isn't he, in terms of his potential firepower?
Well, it seemed to be that
Or wait,
it says a
26
total.
divided
It
by
says a
30.
total of up to 9 increments of infantry in the hex may fire. Right.
Oh, limited up to 9.
Yeah.
I
So if
gotcha.
you
So
have a
it'd be
regiment
9
that's like a 20 increment regiment, the French have got some floating around out there, and that's in square, then only 9 increments of that 20 are firing or can be used for firing.
But it would be 9 in all 3 directions.
No, it's 9, and then it's divided by 3, and then that's what's firing
times 3.
out. Well, it's times 3 or times 2 or whatever the fire multiplier is.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's thirded.
Yeah.
So say for example, it is times 3, then it's divided by 3. So then the fire value is 9.
9.
Yeah, as opposed
And then
to
halved for,
20, right?
Yeah.
Which is what you would have if you were with the other rules. You're using the full, you're using a third of the entire stack that's in
everything.
there. Yeah.
That's what I was. Yep. You've nailed it.
Yeah. So that seems to be how that works. So, all right. I've got number 14. I will go ahead and move that. I'm just going to be moving my brilliant leader across over here so he can hopefully get these other guys into command in a future turn. So that is it.
Could we pull another chit and see if something comes up on the west?
Sure, go ahead. All right, and then
Russian
no,
7.
that's me.
What are we doing with 1 then?
So Rick is going to
Go
do
for it.
number 1 right now. So we want to go down to a game room.
Sure.
Okay, it's our standard operating procedure.
Dun, dun, dun. Let me zoom in here so I can see. All right. Let's see. What's our mess look like?
It's pretty much situation normal.
Are you kidding me, Eric? How dare you?
Actually,
I don't have anybody out of command.
actually,
How dare you?
really? Really? You don't have anyone in command that doesn't have a decent movement rate. You do have a few people that are out of command that are just because they just can't keep up with everybody. That's the problem.
I mean, come on. Normally I have at least one division out of command if I'm playing. I'm doing good. All right, let's look at who do I want to move first. I will move a Gerard first.
All right. Oh, he's out there out on the west side of the brush. Okay, cool. I see him.
Let's see. Looking at all their guys. That stack's disordered. That's too bad. I'm going to brush.
Brush cost
18, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to. Let's take a look before I get excited. 22, I'm less excited. 24, I'm even less excited. Oh, 15 back there. That makes me feel better. And a 16. So that's good. Those guys are out of position. Forest is 3, right? 3.
Forest is 3 for infantry. Brush is 2 for infantry.
So these guys are going to declare assault.
Okay.
Assault. 2 away. Label. Range 2. Oh, I actually didn't change the label thing, did it? No, that's stupid. At least I'm consistently dumb. Okay, so we said this is range 2. Can I change the label on this? Yeah, I can.
You should be able to. I know you did it previously on some of the others.
Yeah, I got it. And he's going to move into here. I can't form lines, so I have to form line when I move in. How do I mark it so it's just the top 2? Do I put the ones below them on top of the assault for now?
Oh gosh.
Show that they're not part of it?
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
just do
know
that
what you
now.
do, what happens with the stack. Because I don't know that the stack is separated.
Well, is a whole stack charging?
Or do you you pull it back or something? I don't know.
Because then if the whole stack is charging, then I assume it's range 1.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to pop over and ask Brennan real quick.
Okay.
For some reason, I was
Hey,
thinking he
Brennan,
was-
quick question.
Sure.
So Rick is moving a stack that had been in the back forward to do an assault. It's moving on top of other units that are already adjacent to the unit that he's assaulting. Do we segregate the two, or is the whole stack goes in with the assault? I'm not sure how it's done.
Are the units that are adjacent going to be part of the assault, or do they want to stand out of it?
I think he wants them to stand out of it.
They have to move out of the way first.
They have to move out of the way first. Okay.
Here's why. Because when the new unit comes in, if the unit adjacent is already assaulting,
Right.
the new unit coming in comes in on the bottom of the stack.
Okay.
So it's just joining the assault that's already going in.
Okay.
But it can't move up to the top because the minute it comes into the zone of control, it gets frozen.
Okay.
So it loses its movement potential. So the guy who's already in front, if he doesn't like being there, has to move away first. And then there's the morale check and the opportunity fire to clear out before the new one can come in. Or you can just accept that and bring in the new guys and accept the poor modifier.
Right. Now, if the guy is coming into where my skirmish cavalry is, so moving away from skirmish cavalry doesn't trigger a morale check, does it? It just costs extra. Or does it trigger?
The skirmish cavalry doesn't have a zone of control in the brush.
Okay.
So they just move away.
Okay.
And it doesn't have, there's no opportunity fire, no morale check because it's no zone of control.
Right. Okay. But he does pay the extra movement cost for moving into that harassment zone or whatever, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So Brennan says that the guys that are in the hex right now would need to move out first, and then the other guys can move in.
Even though they're not overstacked?
Correct. Because what happens is the guys that are coming in are always at the bottom of the stack.
Uh-huh.
Right? And so as soon as they move in adjacent to me, they stop moving, and therefore they're behind the guys that are already in that hex. So they couldn't then do the assault because there's not enough people. So what you would do is just move the other guys out. It doesn't trigger any opportunity fire. It's just going to cost a little extra for those guys to move back into like this hex here. It's going to cost them 4. And then there is 7, so they can move back, and then these guys are fine. Yeah.
Well, then I'll move everybody in there then. Just do them all at that point.
Oh, okay.
I was worried about stacking limit.
Okay, cool.
Since they're not there. Oh, I'm doing components first instead of...
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
So that means this has to do the
components-like.
same thing. This has to... I have to move the disordered guys first.
Correct.
So before...
Well, and they've only got... They're half movement. So they could only really move 1 hex.
Even though they can't?
They could move 1 hex, right? They've got, half of 7, we're going to round it up to 4. Yeah, why not?
That's okay.
Yeah, and then they could move into that hex there. Yeah, because you'd have to move them out anyway. You can't end your movement stacked with the disordered. Otherwise, the whole hex becomes disordered.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like that, though. I'm going to leave him there. I'm not going to do that assault. I just don't want to be... I think we will move... Leave those guys there. And we will put everybody in, put him back on top. Okay, so the one assault. Capons, he moved back. These guys are shooting. I think that's it for Capons.
Okay, cool.
Whatever his name is. Capons. I know. All the Napoleon aficionados.
I'm
hate
sure
me.
we'll have people typing in the chat section about
Who
how we
is this
mispronounce
joker?
that. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I
you have
will
to say it with
now-
a southern accent. Compans. Compans, and it's Friant
Brilliant.
and Gerard. Jared. It's Jared. And Devout. All right, who's
All right,
next
so
on your
Gerard.
list? Okay.
Gerard. I'm gonna. So I have to move this into here, right? And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because that
And
takes
the next
up.
turn I can unlimber, and I end up putting it halfway.
Yeah, because you've already got 2 increments there. Yeah.
So I assume I do that. This turn I'm paying as if I went into the brush.
Yeah, but the problem
it's
is
like
you
that.
don't have enough movement to go there because it's going to cost you 7 movement points to go there because of my cavalry skirmish zone. So they can't actually go there.
Can't actually go there.
Yeah. Because it's 5 to move in there, and with the skirmish, it's too much.
Yeah, we need to nerf that roll. That doesn't make sense at all. Goes into my unit space. How dare you? That's fine. We'll just sit there and shoot. We will move to there.
Okay, that's exciting.
Is it?
I don't know. It provides a nice target for my artillery.
You got that shot anyways. Nothing I can do about it. Other than feed it more. Oh, you know what I could do? 1, 2, 3, 6. Do that. Oh, wait. Can I? Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to do that. Here you go. This.
Just
Like this.
keeping the fresh
1,
guy.
2, 3, 4. Oh, I need 7, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking sad. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's actually
Okay.
5
Here's
is
what
where
I'll do.
he's at.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4. We'll go here.
Right.
Unlimber.
Okay.
Oh, oh my God! Get excited. And this guy's gonna go there. Now I have a shot.
Now you have a shot. There you go. Now you're cooking.
Till you blow me up, but you know, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's Morand. That's what we're shooting. Get him over to there.
Where did he start off?
He's side slipping under Gerard, the leader.
Oh, okay.
I can't get more, can I? Just I'm kind of committed to where I am, unfortunately. Not much maneuvering once you engage stuff.
Yeah, it tends to get a bit sticky.
And these disordered guys, there's not much they can do.
Well, they're out of supply, so I mean, not out of supply, but out of command, so they're kind of stuck there anyway.
Yeah. True. All right, I will now go to Morant.
Okay.
One, two, three, four. And then half stack them, I guess. Oh no, there's only one in there because you killed him already. Because you're nice like that.
Yeah, I just don't know if you can have limbered and unlimbered at the same time.
Oh, I'm unlimbering.
Oh, do you have enough movement to do that?
Yeah, that was 4 to there, then 2 to unlimber.
Oh, yeah. No, you're fine.
I was just checking if I had to do the half hex, but I can't because you've already killed one of the guns. So
Yeah. No, you're fine. Yeah. I'll kill more next time.
Don't be so mean.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. See, Napoleon's not here, so he can't kill me. I'm taking advantage of it.
There you go. You might as well. Breaking all the rules.
All right, so this guy's devout, apparently. So he is. Oh, that's not mine. Never mind. Leave him alone. Miranda. Let's keep moving. 2, 3, 7. Do I want to give you target-rich environment?
If you give me enough targets, I can't shoot them all.
I feel compelled to do that. Not that I want to do it, but I feel compelled to do it. So let's break 117 down.
Okay.
I want to make it be total chaos when he comes back and be like, what the hell did you guys do? And somebody like, it's your fault. You went on vacation or whatever you did.
Yeah.
This will teach you. So it costs 1 movement point to break down into.
Yeah, to break down into your battalions.
Okay, so I didn't calculate that. Let's go to. Let's see. Flip this guy over. Oh my God, these guys suck. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that the ones that the first, second, and third battalions are probably pretty good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're in.
Except he would be in column, yeah. Unless you want, it cost 1 more to put him into line, I guess.
I'm gonna go here, so I block everything in Napoleon's. Okay, good. I think I'm blocking that stuff. Now let's go ahead and move these guys. I'm not a good teammate. He's gonna learn the hard way.
Oh, we've been told that now we're mispronouncing everything.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. You need 1 more complaint because wargamers. Yes, Matt, that is true. They'll complain about the rules. They'll complain about the die rolls. They'll complain about the vassal module. So
Total forest, yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many I got there? 12. Ooh, 1 over. Okay, that should totally irritate the shit out of David. So now let's go on to somebody else.
Uh,
That's why I like playing with you, Eric. Just you enjoy games.
exactly. You know, it's
You
supposed to be
expect
fun,
chaos.
and yes, chaos is supposed to happen.
I love my chaos.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Okay.
the fun of these group games is, you know, particularly the ones where you got a time limit. You got to
Mhm.
move and then things all go to pieces and
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
turns and says, "Hey, what the hell did you do? You're supposed to be over here covering my flank." And you're like, "What?"
yeah. I'm
Uh,
sorry. I forgot.
yeah.
So we're gonna go here. I'm moving the cav in the
Okay.
back.
Cool, cool.
Um,
So it's 7 for the marshes. 7 for wood, 7 for marsh, yeah.
yeah. No, I went from marsh to brush.
Oh, okay.
Is that 5 or
So it's
4?
4 for the cavalry.
Okay, 4, 7, 11. Oh,
Yeah, it's not enough. They don't have enough to go one more.
yeah. So at least we continue to be totally useless. Change of direction again. Here. Okay. This X.
So you
Whatever.
might want to move Borisdale 1 hex northwest so he's still in command from Davos. So 1, 2,
Good
3,
point.
4,
Let's look,
5,
see where I'm going to
6.
move to Vu. Yeah, let's see where I'm going to move. Where's the
Okay.
point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15. See, I don't know if he's going to move.
I think the leader chit already came up.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, it was the first chit. So Napoleon's not moving anywhere this turn.
15. So he's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. There. I think everybody's good. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay.
Des hex. Gonna move artillery there. 2 hexes for 10. And now I move over to Friant. Friant! I don't know how you say it. Just sounded fun. Or see, that's the part that sucks. Is I can't form line in the woods, which means I have to move into your zone of influence and form, which means you get an opportunity shot, but you're halved.
No,
But
my cavalry does not get an opportunity shot.
no, I'm talking about your infantry.
Oh, yeah, my infantry do. Yeah.
And they're what? 4 times 4 or times 3?
The grenadiers are times 4, so I would have 16
So you have a
halved. I would
1.
have 8 to
So
8 to
6.
7 or whatever it is.
Oh, is it 7 in the brush?
Yeah, because if you're in column in the brush, you've got a fire defense of 7. So it's just a 1-to-1 shot. It's not anything that's
just a 1-to-1 shot. All right, 4 there. And I'm going to attempt to form. Well, I'm forming line. Question is, do I get slapped in the head?
So where did he start?
Oh, wait. I know what you're going to ask me. 1, 2. So that is really 4, 5, 6.
No.
3,
Because I don't
4, 5.
I don't present out into the woods. So I
Oh, okay. So
only
3.
but I would trigger something here. So
Yeah.
this is going to be worth
Yeah.
3. So that's going to be 5 to move there. So it's 3 and 5
Oh,
is 8. So you don't
got
have
it,
enough
got
movement
it,
points. You can
got
go
it.
there, but you don't have enough movement points to go
Got it.
further than that. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, but you know what I could do? I want to do that though. Eric, you're making my life hard. I'm telling you.
But that's my job. My
Yeah,
commanding
but see, even
officer
if I
told me
leave,
to make your life hard.
rude. Okay, so I can't move there because I don't want to get block my guy when he routes. I'll go there and then there. Oh no, you gotta watch. Oh no, still woods.
Yeah,
so
you can still
that.
go there. But then what I can do is I can pull back one like that. Yeah, it's what Cossacks do. It's how they get paid.
It's the worst. Worst, I tell you. All right, and we said if I assault into hex, it forces them to move out.
Yeah, if you
Or-
assault the cavalry, they could stand and fight, but it's much better for them. They would just skedaddle out of their retreat before combat,
Yeah, so I'm going to.
which is what you'd done
pull
a
these
turn or two
guys
before.
out.
Yeah.
And these guys will declare an assault.
Okay.
2 hex.
So that's 6 points for them to get there. Okay, cool.
Change label. Wrong label. Cancel. Right. So. Why is it? Oh, I guess it takes on the label of the unit it created it with. That's cool. Okay. Range 2.
Well, it looks like you've got the unit and not the assault marker.
Yeah, it's all fucked up, but we got it now.
All right.
Okay,
We'll
no.
do our best to remember it.
This is stupid. Here, hold on. Range 2. And then let's change the label. Okay. Why make it so hard? Okay. We're all cleaned up. Okay. Anything else? I think. Oh, I want to move the leader out. They don't keep taking a pot shot.
Oh, takes all the fun out of it.
No, it's your snipers.
Yeah. It's the cannonballs bouncing along.
First. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay, cool. All right. So now we can go check in.
Oh, disordered is disordered. So I can't do anything about that.
No, you can pull the disordered guy back. You'd have to make a morale check. Well, yes, I'd have opportunity fire, and you'd have to make a morale. You'd make a morale check for him. But if it's a case where you want to get him out to save him, then that's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, but it's a 2-to-1, right?
I mean, what am I? He's no, because I'd have 16 and 16 halved is 16, and his fire defense in the woods
7.
is like no, it's better than that in the woods. It's 10
because
or
he's
something,
disordered
right?
now.
Yeah,
he's
woods,
disordered now.
Yeah, it's 10. So it would be a 1.5 to 1 shot. So
can you do 2 on 1.5 to 1? Or is it just
can
1?
I kill 2 at 1.5? No. You have to get to 2.5 to 1 to do 2 hits.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll try
Yeah.
and pull him out 1 hex.
Okay.
Oh
All
wait,
right.
I can't because of your skirmisher.
No,
no,
but
he
my
does the
skirmisher
skirmish in the
doesn't
woods.
into the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
okay. All right. So I'll get my 1.5 to 1 shot, and then you can make a morale check. So here's my shot.
Do I,
A
wait, do I
52.
take the morale?
That's
I
a
could
hit.
still be in the hex, right?
So I just hit you. So go ahead and add another hit to him, and then go
But
ahead.
do I make the morale check first? Because if I fail, I don't move, so therefore you wouldn't have the shot, right?
No. You still, if you fail, you just route.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. So go ahead and make
okay.
your morale check, and now you'll have a -9. So he's still probably going to be
I'm
okay.
sure these guys are 15, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know what they
No,
are.
they probably are because it looks
They
like
are
it's the
15.
first. Yeah. So they're okay. They took
Oh
a
wait,
hit.
wrong guy. 15.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so they're okay. So that wasn't too bad, all things
Yeah,
considered.
so that was 3, and he's halved, so 4, so he's done.
Yeah.
I mean, he was going to take 2 next turn.
Oh yeah,
Or this
he was
turn.
going to get, because it would have been like a 3 to 1 shot, right? I would have had
Yeah.
32, you
Yeah.
know, to 10.
To 10,
Yeah.
3 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So odds are he's going to take 1 regardless, and a good chance of taking 2.
Yeah. So this is at this point you're trying to, not have all these battalions all shot to crap or captured.
Right.
So that's a way to get them out of a bad situation, and that's if it weren't for the case that I already had this guy kind of boxed in, that would have been a good thing to do with those guys to get them out of there.
Right.
Sure, they get shot up, but at least, we'll save a battalion or two. They might only
Right.
have one increment left or something, but better that than nothing. So,
Right.
okay.
I'm gonna attempt to do these guys in white because they're excellent troops and put them in line.
Oh, the Spaniards here?
Yeah.
Okay. So sure, I'll get a shot at you. So I will have 16 to 7. So it's going to be a 2-to-1 shot. Let's see what we get. A 32 at 2-to-1 is a single hit.
Where's my hit? Why did I do that?
And make a morale check.
This is easy.
Oh, that's a great one. They're very motivated.
I got nothing. I don't know why. Okay. Guys can't do anything. Yeah, so these guys that are out of command can't do anything. So let me put them out of command. All right, I think I'm done.
Okay, cool.
Putting these guys out of command is all. Okay.
All right. Let's go see what everybody else is up to.
Sounds good.
Mitch, I know that you haven't done this, but I think every monster wargamer needs to play Fire in the East as the Germans just to get experience of it, right? Because it's so much fun. But yeah, we played. Are you familiar with the Clash of Titans module that they put out in the Europa magazine?
No.
It's a scenario that starts at Citadel in July 1943, and it combines Second Front, so it's like the closest to Grand Europa that you can ever get. And we played that twice, and the Soviets are flat out unstoppable. There's nothing that the Germans can do to stop them.
That's interesting.
They have
Well, historical then.
Well, it's history, but it's like on steroids because historically, right, that the Soviets had operational limit and logistical limitations, not the Soviets in 1943 in Europa. They can literally attack every hex every turn because they are 2 to 4 hexes deep.
How are you guys doing out there? Whose chit is moving?
We got a
Revan's
regroup
moving.
chat if you want to use it. I'm
Oh,
doing
the
Russian
regroup?
4. Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to watch Russian 4. See the excitement.
A lot of infantry moving.
Russian 4 is squeezing infantry deeper into the woods, and the infantry up front along the cavalry skirmish line is actually assaulting the cavalry skirmishers,
Oh, okay.
encouraging
you're
them
up.
to fall back.
Encouraging me. Okay. I like encouraging rather than making.
That's right.
Giving you a Hobson choice.
Run or die.
Yeah.
Die here or die there.
That's Hobson's choice. Let me just check for leaders and whatnot.
Do you still have another couple of chits out there?
Yeah.
Looks like number.
We'll go hunt for
6.
them if we need to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do because my cavalry chit came up, but without knowing what David was going to do with his cavalry, I'm reluctant to
Just
do
leave it on the
anything with
diagonal.
mine. Yeah, yeah.
We can probably do mostly the Western stuff and then wrap up. Is kind of the guess.
Yeah, I don't have any more chits on my side, so it's Brennan. I think you did Euler before, and now you're doing 4.
Yep.
And did you draw Platov already?
No.
Platov
Okay.
hasn't moved, and who else? So
Horf.
you're right. So one of the other cavalry out there hasn't gone. So yeah, there's a couple more exciting things. Michael, did your chit come up for Juno?
Yeah, Juno came up, Saint Alphonse came up, and I don't have one for Poniatowski.
Okay.
This battalion here is going to assault. It's going to run down and try to knock off the battery. I think that guy's out of ammo. Out of ammo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like 7. What is it across?
It's
the
+1.
Plus
1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8. Okay, then you
8.
can do 8.
He's a grenadier, so he's quick. Fleet of foot.
We don't have any ammo yet left, so that's. Oh, but you're
All
going
right.
up a hill.
Yep.
Up a hill, through the slope, through the snow.
Mud, but yep. That's what they're doing.
Well, and do you have oh, Rick, where are you at? You want to go again?
If y'all have
game room 1,
go to regroups.
Okay, I'll meet you down in room 1, Rick.
Hey, can I do an assault with Gerard stack?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
The 1 hex assault. Gerard's not going to lead it.
Where's that? That's this stuff here.
Right. Yeah.
Are you going to move him into a different hex then, or something?
No, it's just 1 hex, right? Can't you do that or no?
So
he's adjacent to him.
Yeah. No, but you're like, if so, Gerard, if he's
he
with
has
that
to move?
stack, he has to add his value to it. So I would just say, just move him back like to the artillery, and then everyone's still in command, right? And you get a +1 on the artillery, and then he doesn't have to go in or risk getting, chopped up or something unpleasant.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to assault if you're in the stack. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, if the leader's
Lead is
there, they've got to participate
Okay.
because they have to add their
Yeah,
value in. Yeah, I mean, if it was if I had a leader there, I could retreat before combat. That is, I could pull my leader out of the stack. But I don't think you can do that when you're the attacker. When you're the attacker, you're like, okay, we're attacking. And if the leader's there, he's got to participate. So yeah, you just move him back. That should be fine.
I assume that's also true with aide de camps. If they're in the stack, even though they're not.
Yeah, because they're technically
they're
a
still
leader.
considered in command too.
Yeah,
the units are assumed to be in command under him. Okay.
Yeah. So you'd have the same situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thank
Cool.
you. That was
Yeah, no worries. Are you still here, Rick? Nope. So are we going to do regroup then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did mine.
All right. Cool.
The few I had. And because I'm disordered next to an enemy unit, I cannot regroup.
Yeah, if you're adjacent to an enemy unit, you cannot regroup, whether you're disordered or not. Yeah.
I guess I'll pull another chit fishing for the West. Fourth quarter is done. Is that cool with everybody?
Yeah, that's fine.
So Dave has to do the regroup and 7, 14, or no, 15 and 14.
Yes.
French 9, what's that?
That might be, that's Dave's, that's the Young Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting to get a little...
Getting ahead of things. Should I fish more or should I stop fishing and we'll just do it next time? There's 2 more cavalry groups that I can move if they show up, but we could get all kinds of...
It doesn't really matter what order it goes in, does it? At this point.
Robert, do you have any more active units out on the west?
I don't have anything else active, so if you draw stuff on the west, I guess you could move your stuff. That doesn't affect Dave.
I could just move those 2 groups on the west without even pulling more chits, and then if they show up, we'll just say they're already done.
Well, the only thing I would say, and Brendan, it's up to you since you're the Russian commander. Is there any intel to seeing what chits are pulled? So as I move my stuff, knowing that, oh, that one's coming before this one.
So the chits remaining, there's a couple on the west.
No, I'm talking about the French for David seeing the order of his stuff that has been drawn. Does that help him in any way?
That's a benefit for him.
Okay. So that's the only concern with how much of a benefit do you want to give him? And you're the Russian commander, you can decide. I don't care.
We could just wait.
No,
we could
just wait. Just wait.
That way.
On the other hand, yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. That way, next game we have a couple more to draw, then combat, and start a new turn.
Sounds good.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
the units that would be moving on the west it's a bunch of cavalry. The Cossacks, there's a lot of them, and then there's a small Cav division or Cav Corps. We can leave them.
Okay. Yeah, and I still have, with my 2 commands out here, a lot of it might depend on, obviously there's some stuff that I've seen that First Corps has done, but more importantly, it might be reacting to something that David's doing with his cavalry and the Young Guard or whatever else. So I'm a little reluctant to move my guys until at least I see what David's doing and what might be presenting itself over there. So
David's gonna be crying a little bit, but
yeah,
as he sees Moran come around the woods there.
Oh, it's okay. It all builds character. So
suck it up, Napoleon.
There you go. I'm just going to try to move some more of my people that are out of command. I've got some people that are out of command still. So, number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And actually, this is a better place for those guys. Hit it when I hit the wrong button. Okay, those guys are back in command.
It's interesting, after all the marching, the Russian 11th Division, which is the farthest one out in the woods, it finally all got the battalions back together into command.
Right, those guys are back in command. We still got the Moscow militia chugging along. All right. 1, 2 gets that guy there. He's now in command. All right. Let's see, anybody else?
Data analysis shows too many variables.
Hmm.
Data analysis shows too many variables.
All right. All right, I think that is about as good as I can do under the circumstances. Are those guys back in command? The 12th. Where is the 12th? Oh, the 12th is over there. And they're also part of the 12th. Oh, those guys are all shot to pieces. We will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who do these guys belong to? The 26th. No. Okay. I think I've got everybody, all my little out of command people moved around. It's looking a little bit better. All right. Any other little people to move?
We done?
I think so.
I'll hit the save button.
Save.
This was part 2. All right. Well, we made a little bit of progress.
Yeah, it's almost there.
So, yeah. So, over in the, what is this? The Utitsa Forest, the first corps continues moving stuff around, making a few assaults. Over on the other side of the map, what's that forest called? The Bezbubulski?
Bezubovsky means toothless.
Toothless. Lots of assaults happening over there.
The Russian infantry is trying to drive in the French cavalry skirmisher pickets.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah.
They've got some interesting choices.
Yep, they got up. They tried a turn worth of firepower, and it's like, okay, let's even at a range of 1. Maybe it's more decisive if they just assault.
Yeah, well, it's certainly going to, I mean, the skirmish cavalry is going to be halved, melee value-wise. So some of those aren't very...
They're not very well. One of them's kind of...
Yeah, one of them looks like it's shot to pieces.
I'm sorry, why are they halved?
Because they're in skirmish. Right, so if they stayed to melee, they'd be halved, right?
Because they're in 2 hexes.
Well, no, because they're in skirmish order. And then they'd be halved again if only one of their 2 hexes is being assaulted. So they'd be quartered.
But both hexes are being assaulted in both cases. So it's just a question of, do they want to stay and fight or do they want to pull back?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if you're going to assault both hexes of that one on the edge. Okay, cool. You did.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look at it.
so it
but
looks
I'm
like
done with it.
yeah, so it looks like that hex is being assaulted, and that hex is being assaulted, and that one, and that one. So yeah, it looks like all of the hexes that are associated with those skirmish cavalry are.
We're just gonna set all the brush on fire and then fan it toward the Russians.
It's the wilderness.
There you go. Yeah, indeed, indeed, for all of our Civil War fans out there.
Yeah,
So-
where are the burning brush rules? Come on, they could have added some more chrome.
Yeah, there you go. That would go over well. So yeah, so then the skirmish cavalry can retreat, and they retreat up to half their movement or full movement. I can't remember.
If they do more than half, then they're exhausted.
Okay. Are they then marked as having moved if they hadn't already come up yet, or?
No.
Okay. Because I know in some of the rule systems, if they retreat before combat and they retreat more than half, for example, then they would be marked as having moved. So that way in the next turn, you couldn't move them a second time, kind of a thing.
Here, I think the rule system's not trying to lock everything down rigidly. I think they're actually creating a fair amount of dynamism by allowing the cav to come and go. It makes it very dynamic, which is fun.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I agree.
All right. Well, was that the only chit that had come up over on that side of the world?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess we will save it, and then when we return next week, we will catch up on the various and sundry chits that hadn't come up yet, and take it from there. And we still have, it looks like, quite a few more that are still in there. I still have something that hasn't drawn yet. Mitch, do you have anything left? Or
I don't
have you
think
done?
so. I think I've got everything drawn.
Well, it looks like okay. Yeah. So then it's just a couple of Russians out on my end of the universe, a couple of Russians out on Brennan's, and then whatever else is kind of happening in the center. It looks like there's just those 4 chits left that are David's. Have you got all your stuff done, Rick?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, then that should be easy to do. All right, gentlemen. We'll go
Good night.
ahead and sign off. So for all of our exciting viewers, we'll catch your happy, smiling virtual faces next week.
Next week.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
All right.
See
Good
y'all.
night.